This Florida cooking segment is brought to you by Fresh from Florida. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.
Hey, today on the show, chef's working with Florida beef.
That's right, we have prime ribeye with Brandy, salted caramel sauce, Florida snap beans, and mushrooms. And we're gonna show you how to do it.
Always good.
What do you got over there?
Look at this.
What are you doing in my fridge?
Look at what I found.
That is an awesome piece of Florida beef right there. This is a prime cut of Florida ribeye beef. Phenomenal. And this was graciously donated by Strickland Ranch down in South Florida, which is a 5th generation Florida ranch.
I'll tell you what, it looks good, chef.
This is a perfect example of a USDA prime steak. I mean, the marbling is phenomenal. I mean, this is gonna be a melt-in-your-mouth steak. And if you ask me, and I'll just go ahead and tell you,
He just tells me.
ribeye is my favorite cut of meat.
This is your favorite cut?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
all day long.
On that note, let's cook the sucker.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pan sear this ribeye, and then we're gonna make this Brandy salted caramel sauce.
Brandy,
Yes.
how old are you? Old enough?
Barely old enough now.
Okay.
And then we're gonna serve it with some Florida snap beans and Florida mushroom saute. It's gonna be phenomenal. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do, we got our pans nice and hot here. We're gonna go ahead and season this lightly with a little bit of salt.
So we're not using a grill because I guess you're caramelizing stuff, so you want a little more control, right?
That's right. I mean, this steak would be phenomenal on a grill, no doubt about
Yeah.
it. But we're searing this in the pan because I'm gonna make my sauce in that very pan. And then I'm gonna get it ready to go in my pan. A little bit of olive oil
Nice, nice.
and a little bit of butter as well.
Oh, switching it up there.
And go ahead and put our beef in.
You laid that steak right on top of that pat of butter.
I sure did.
Woohoo!
You know, actually, I'm gonna put a couple sprigs of thyme on top.
Is that prime time? Did you get that? Yep, prime time.
So in the meantime, we can go ahead and start our green beans. Got a little bit of olive oil. I've got our fresh Florida snap beans here. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the pan. And I've got my Florida mushrooms here. I'm just gonna quarter these because I like nice chunks of mushroom in. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little red sweet peppers for color in here and a little bit of chopped garlic. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my mushrooms on top here. All right, so we're gonna let this continue to cook. I think it's about time to flip our beef, so we're
Okay.
gonna head and do that.
Flip that sucker. This is my favorite part of the segment, when he flips it. What?
Beautiful. Look at that nice,
chef.
beautiful caramelized color on there.
This place is really cool. East End Market, we're here in Orlando. And these are kind of popping up all over Florida and all over the country, really.
Yeah, very cool. A lot of neat stuff going on downstairs there from coffee brewers and roasters. People making phenomenal smoothies with local ingredients, and there's gardens around.
Yeah.
I mean, just a really cool thing.
It's all locally grown, so this is stuff that's from Florida, and
Yep.
it really, I think, helps connect people to their food source.
That's right.
Which
that's
is
right.
which is a good thing.
All right, I'm taking this out of the pan. Look how beautiful that is.
Wow.
But now we need to go ahead and make our sauce. You ready?
This is Brandy time.
Yep.
Yes.
So we've got our brandy, we've got our hot pan, and so we always want to step back a little bit
This is
whenever
dangerous?
we're adding alcohol to a hot sauce.
Is this gonna flame up?
No, we don't have an open flame. It's not going to catch on fire. But what we want to do is kind of cook off the alcohol here.
Oh, man, that's almost intoxicating there.
It is. We're going to add a little bit of butter. I got a little natural Florida sugar that's going in,
And what do you call that?
burning off the alcohol.
There's not a better term for that?
Well, it would be a flambe if we would have lit it and it would have gotten on fire.
Yeah, flambe.
But for safety reasons,
Just a bag.
we're not going to do that. Yeah.
Right.
This is looking good. I'm going to add a little bit of cream.
Oh, you're adding cream?
I'm going to go ahead and bring my plate up. So I'm going to put these green beans on. And then I'm going to put some of these beautiful mushrooms right on top. All right, now we're going to go ahead and pour our sauce right into our little side dish here. All right, Chad, I think it's time to cut the beef. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to slice in just like that. Man, it is nice and tender.
Oh, wow. It's cooked good, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I cook this steak pretty rare, but that's how I like it. You know, how do you like your steak?
Well, you know, I like it, I guess, how you like it.
Yeah, well, that's how you're gonna like it today.
Right, exactly.
But you know, you can really cook your steak medium well, however you like it, that's how you should cook your steak.
Absolutely delicious. Hey, to get this recipe and so many more like it, where do they go, Chef?
howtodoflorida.com. Oh boy.
This Florida cooking segment was brought to you by Fresh from Florida. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.